Hello, everyone. Simple Majority here, and this is, well, let's call this the reintroduction or the new beginnings. So, I'm back in Minecraft. Yay. No Ark, none of that. Well, actually, nobody knows about Ark. Um, Anywho, I'm sorry, I was reading a text message that just came up. I do apologize. It's like the worst timing possible. Let me just dismiss that. Because it's kind of obvious knowledge what that was about. Okay, so anywho, no Sangra. What happened? Well, let's talk about what happened, shall we? Where do we start? Well, let's start back at Simple and Sangra's Let's Play. Sangra decided, we had a rule. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go that way. So Sangra and I had some rules with the server. First, if I added any modifications, I had to pay $5 a Sangra. This stems back from the old days when we had started playing, and I was always adding mods and constantly crashing our server. And he'd get real pissed off about that. So this was a nice way of saying, okay, look, here's how it goes. If I do this, then I will give you this type deal. So he was good with that. The rule he brought up was the 4-week rule. He's like, you got 1 month to say, okay, show me a set of mods or the reason why the mods are good and that we should have those. Otherwise, I had to play a game of his choosing. So we got close, very close, guys. Almost there. Literally, almost there. And we're just like, yeah, sorry, I don't see it. And I'm bored. And I want to, it's been a month, and it's time to do what I want to do. I was like, all right, cool. So we settled on a game. It was his choice, but I brought my own choice to the table, and he had his own. And we went ahead and conferred that the game we'd play would be Ark Survival Evolved. So Sangra rented our dedicated server so we could play, just so we can learn the game away from the public. And I recorded or Twitched the first night of the game because I was having problems recording. So, all in all comes out, we're done, and next day at work, we're talking, and he is upset. I'm like, what's up, man? And he had said that he didn't really appreciate the recording. He said recording video games and putting them on the internet is just taking it way too far. And which I replied, is like, you tell me you do not watch a single Let's Play or a tutorial. And he goes, tutorials are different, but Let's Plays are just pushing it. I mean, ugh. I was like, okay. So he's like, I don't really offer my consent to record, so excuse me. Excuse me. Anyways, so with that, I can't record him anymore. But, like I said, I told him, and I'm going to say it right now, I'm not doing this for money. I don't monetize my channels. I don't even ask for donations. Eventually, if enough people start asking, hey, I'd like to help you out and hook you up, because I'd like to get some better equipment. I'd love to have a blue mic, like a Yeti or something, and some better recording equipment and so on. But, I can always, I'll take care of them out. But if enough people said, hey, you know what, I would like to help you out, you do great, I like what you do, and so on, yeah, I may open up a Patreon account or a PayPal account to do donations and such. And I'm not going to do it unless people really want it. Otherwise, I'm just doing this to have fun. And that's what I'm doing, just what I always do. I make some pretty cool builds sometimes. I'm not the greatest, designer. This is, the most awesome, most prolific design I've come up with. Yeah, that's about it. I'm kind of like Direwolf in a way that I'm not very good on the square, building intricate structures. I try to do stuff pretty and so on, in my designs, instead of just a plain square building. But most of the time, it just ends up in a square building because he's right. When you start out, everything kind of sprawls out around you. Then in the end, you can start worrying about making something pretty. But yeah, I try to do my best. And when I do my wires, I'm always conscientious about setting my wires up and getting things exactly the way I want it. So anyways, the apology is I'm sorry. I let y'all down. I screwed up on my way I did my videos. And, things just kept changing up. My promises to my video YouTubers, fellow YouTubers, consistency. I'm going to set a schedule. This is going to be one of those weird days where I'll have 2 videos uploading. Every video will be uploaded by 4 p.m. every day. Now, right now, I'm just doing Minecraft, but I'm thinking of adding a few other games to my repertoire as well. So, maybe like Monday Minecraft, Tuesday this game, Wednesday this game, Thursday Minecraft, and so on. Obviously, if I join any multiplayer server type things, I may stream from that or do videos from there if I can get permissions. Otherwise, it'll just be, right now, for now, it'll be everyday Minecraft, and eventually we'll add more games to that list. So Minecraft, this game, that one, yeah. Okay. But regardless, videos upload at 4 p.m. Now, I can't guarantee it'll be exactly 4 p.m., but it will be 4 p.m. The next thing you expect, a little more structured gameplay or videos. Right now, I'm using OBS just for this video because I didn't plan any breaks. I obviously was caught off guard by a text message and a cough, but I wasn't planning any breaks in this video. The rest of my videos, however, are going to be recorded in fraps and then spliced together. So it's going to be more, okay, I'm going to start mining right now, and I'll be back as soon as we're done. And then break, and then, okay, we're back. I had a good mining run. This is what we picked up. And then we start processing, looking at what we're going to build first. And as I'm processing the ores, and usually when I'm building like the first machines, I'll build those live. But then I'll be like, okay, we're processing all materials. As soon as we're done, we'll be back. Then come back from that and we'll start working. As we go on, there will probably always be breaks, but as we go on, the breaks will become less will become less and less and less. I would hope. Anyways, this video is going to be pretty short too, so. But a little more structured. I'm not going to go as far as say a script because I don't really know what I'm going to do until I'm actually doing it. So that's why the ums come in a lot. It's because I am literally trying to decide what I need to do next, where I'm going, and what I'm trying to do right now at the same time. So if I go, it's okay. Um's not a bad thing. Ums are not a bad thing. I hear Direwolf, I hear Soren do it all the time. It's okay. But anyways, I digress from that. I do plan to have a little more structure to it because I know obviously like day 1 video is going to be getting started, gathering some materials, getting a base going, and some starting tools. And most likely some underground mining too, depending if I can find a cave fast enough. Day 2 we'll be doing other stuff and so forth. And I do kind of have a script. I write down a little post-it notes what the plan is for that day. What I need to do personally in Minecraft. But there's no real order or sync to it. So, all right, let's talk about pack. In the past, I've done modified packs. This area we're in right now is called the Shadow World. This is where I can do any test builds I want to do. I can pull anything up I need to and then test build it out and see how it works. So this is kind of my little offline world. I still use my server. That server is for is actually where we're going to be doing all work. But this place gives me just a place to work with and understand what I'm doing. That way when I come back, I go, okay, this is how this goes in, this is how it works. Oops, a little laggy there. Alright, so let's talk pack. I am using the Direwolf pack. I decided to go with this because it has the more updated versions of Buildcraft and the more updated version of pneumatic tools, as well as RF tools, and let's see here, Thaumic Tinkerer, Thaumic Exploration's in here, Witchery, of course, Railcraft, which I haven't played with Railcraft, I can't tell you how long. Modular Power Suits, that's one I've never really played with. Gendustry, Genetics, I haven't played with those either, so I'm a little interested to see what we can come up with and what we can build with here. So, there's nothing different about the pack. It is the default pack, the 1.6.1 version. And that's what we'll be playing with. I'll have a link in the actual first video for the launcher with the information for the pack. So if you want to play along and try to mimic what I'm doing, or you see a build you want to work with, then you're more than welcome to do it. You'll know which one to use. So I think that's about it. I think. Today's going to be interesting. I will say that. We'll tease that out. The first video will be, because I actually have a construction crew in the front of the house doing demo work. I'm not even in my own room right now, where my computer normally is. I have been forced out to the master bedroom, which is fine. I like the master, other than, like, it's completely, there's no way I could get in that bed right now because it's completely full of my room. Hopefully they'll get the drywall stuff they're doing today. Hopefully they'll get that room finished. I can put my bed back in there and cover, put my blankets back on. I can get some sleep. Obviously, I won't be able to keep staying in that room. I'll have to come back here until they get done, which should be by Wednesday, I'm hoping. So if it gets a little noisy, that's what we're hearing. But I think that's about it. Yeah. All right. So the next video will be live from the server world. I have not actually stepped foot into the server just yet. I have no idea what we're actually coming into. It could be a nice world. It could be a bad world. I hope it's a really nice world with some nice caves nearby. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. We'll see you there.